Hey guys, I just want to make this video because I was driving home from work and I was thinking to myself about how I just feel unfulfilled at the job I have now. I mean, it's great and I love it and I appreciate my employers for basically just like paying me to kind of just like be in the office. And I do some graphic design work, that's what I went to school for. Um, but I've been feeling like kind of unfulfilled. Man, I didn't think I was gonna get emotional about this, but yeah. So just like the past year, I'd say I was. So like for the past year, um, I've been thinking a lot about passion. God, why? It's weird. Passion. I've been thinking a lot about passion and how I felt like I don't really have a passion. I was thinking what is it in my life that makes me excited? Like what are the things that I really like? Like what are the things that I like to do? So when I was going to college, I originally was an entomology major. And so like if you don't know what entomology is, it's the study of insects. Yeah, I thought I wanted to be an entomologist or something in science because or even medicine. Yeah, so like I was either thinking like entomology or medicine. But then like I got there and I was thinking like, well, I don't think that's really what I want to do. And that was after like freshman orientation. I decided that okay, maybe film studies was something that interested me, so I was thinking I'll switch my major to film studies. And then I was taking those classes and everything, and I was thinking like, well, like what could I really do with film studies? And I was like kind of like doubting that like part of my mind where I was thinking like this is something I'd really like to do because I really like movies, I really like video production. I took a digital media production class in high school, and I loved it. That's where I got to learn how to use Adobe Premiere, and I just really loved editing, and I would stay after class to finish editing my projects, and it was a blast. So I found out I really liked video editing, but then I was thinking like, well, you can't really like do a career out of that, and even if like I did try to pursue it, it'd be really competitive. And the odds of me actually getting a decent job in that field would be really high, and the cat won't stop meowing. Yeah, so my roommate's not home, so that's why I'm okay leaving the door open. I thought people got cats because they didn't like dogs, but this guy is just as annoying as a tiny little yappy dog. Not that I have much against dogs. I mean, I used to like not really like dogs, but I don't mind him so much anymore. I really want a snake. I really want a snake. And I would get one, but I expect to move in a year, and I don't want to risk it dying in the car. Sit here, and then maybe I'll shut up. What was I saying? Okay, yeah, so video production is something that I really liked, and it's not something that I stuck with. And it would come up from time to time in like different parts of like when I was going to school. So I eventually, after like that's a whole another video all on its own, going from major to major, not knowing what you want to do. So eventually I switched to the design major because I've always been artistic. I took like art. I went to like an kind of like an like part-time art school in elementary and middle school. And so art has been like a big part of my life. I've always been like pretty good at drawing, and so I thought, okay, I'll just go back to my childhood roots, what I like to do as a kid. Yeah, so I switched to design, thinking like, if I like try to go into like graphic design because computers are the future, and so if I can get some good computer and design skills, then I'll be set, and I can still do what I thought was my passion at the time. But I just started to realize like I'm not that great. I mean, like I know how to use the software like Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop and all that, but I never felt like I was really like cut out for the field, and design is very competitive as well. I don't know, I would just like look at like all the other like people in my classes and the work that they were creating, and it was so good. And I was thinking like you guys, and people would all say like this is my passion, and like I just thought like I don't feel that way about design. I don't feel like I wouldn't be honest if I said that it was my passion because I really felt like it wasn't. Ooh, when your eyes get kind of watery, they get all blurry, and I think the camera is like, I don't know if the camera is just like not focused or if my eyes are just like blurry. So, man, I'm really opening up. This is a good thing. I'm glad I started this. Yeah, way to go, Jane. Yeah, trying to find passion has been a big deal for me. Sorry, my voice is so shaky. It sounds like I'm gonna cry, but I'm not going to. I don't cry ever. Not that I have a problem being vulnerable in front of you guys, but then I wouldn't be able to get through the video. So I feel like I've just been like kind of rambling on, so let me get to the point. Passion. Everyone needs a passion, I think. Everyone needs to find out what they are either really good at or just like what gets them, like what gives them energy. And like what, so like for me, I was thinking like, well, what jobs can I look into? What do I want to do? What would be my dream job? If I can accept the really boring and nitty-gritty parts of a job, as well as like the wonderful fun parts, then I found my perfect job. And so I didn't really like find that until I started making these videos regularly. This like last week, I was working on a video, and I found that I had stayed up until like 2 a.m. because I was just editing and uploading, and just it was, I don't know, I have a lot of fun editing, and I keep coming up with ideas for videos, and I feel like maybe this is what I should be doing. YouTube is very competitive now, and it's very saturated with a lot of other creators who are doing what I'm doing. Like they're just starting out and they're trying to build themselves up. And it's going to take a long time. I know that. And I tried to do this once before, like around this time last year, actually. I made some videos and I uploaded them, and they're mostly just like travel videos. And I thought I wanted to do like film reviews, like Your Movie Sucks, or I Hate Everything, or Ralph the Movie Maker, because like, you know, their channels were all really funny and I love movies. I almost did film studies for my major. You know, I love movies, but I feel like I don't have as much to say about them as those other film review channels do. And mostly like what I really like doing and like watching on YouTube are like just like people talking in front of a camera to the audience and engaging them and talking about issues that are personal to them. And so passion, trying to find a passion is something that's very important to me. And I feel like maybe I found it. And it's really scary just like to put everything into something and just not knowing what the end result is going to be, because nothing's guaranteed. This is going to sound incredibly cheesy, but I saw an advertisement for Nike. I think it was Nike. I don't know, some like sports brand. Oh God, I hate that, how I sound like I'm going to cry. Okay, so yeah, so it was like for some sports brand. And it started off with like a little kid, and then he like, throughout his life, he becomes a professional basketball player. And then like the slogan, like the tagline at the end of the commercial was, "Want it all." And I was thinking like, I need to find something where I feel that way, where I want it all. I need a profession where I want the boring parts, I want the hard parts, and I want just like, I guess the competition as well, because I guess in every field there's going to be some level of competition, you know, some higher than others, especially in entertainment where it's like all the way up here. And if I just keep going and not stop, because the key is consistency in making these videos. You have to be consistent, and that's how you build an audience, because someone will come across your video. They'll watch it. If they like it, they will subscribe, and then they will expect more from you. And I definitely don't expect this channel to grow very fast, especially because, you know, I think right now I have 3 subscribers, and, you know, those might all be spammers. I don't know, because I don't promote my videos that much. Like, I'll tweet. Like, I throw a link in my Twitter whenever I upload, but that's because, like, I don't expect a lot of people to see my Twitter. I don't know, I'm very weird about, like, people I know seeing the videos that I make. if I know that they've watched it, and then if they tell me like, oh, I saw your video, like, oh, are you okay? Like, oh, what was that? That was really weird, Jane. Then I get like really self-conscious, and so I just prefer, like, my family doesn't even know that I started making these. And I probably won't tell them until I have like more uploaded, that like just like when I feel more comfortable. I think the main one is like the first video that the first like vlog, the first whatever that I uploaded. I feel like really insecure about that one because that's like the ultimate cringe. I hope I got my point across. I'm probably gonna look back on this and be like, you didn't even say what you wanted to say. Which I didn't, actually. I was gonna talk about moving to a new place and like what you should know like when you're moving to a new place. But this ended up being a talk about passion, but that's just how my mind goes. These videos are kind of like my diary. You know, when I write my diary, I just kind of let my thoughts go. This is like my diary. It's like my confessional. You guys are the priest. I know, like I said, like we have to build connections and like build trust and whatever. Especially if I want to keep growing and doing this and eventually make this a full-time job, because it is a full-time job. There is a lot of work that goes into making these. You have to write it, you have to film it, you have to edit it, you have to upload it, which surprisingly takes a very long time to upload. There was like, yeah, like that 20-minute vlog I made, which is way too long for a vlog, especially since no one knows who I am right now. Yeah, that took like a whole day. That took 24 hours to upload. I left my computer, I started uploading at like 9 p.m. and then I left it went all night, and then I left my computer on when I went to work. It was still going, and I was checking on it from time to time at work. It'd be like at like 12 p.m. 60% uploaded, and I'd be like, oh my god, it was taking like, I don't know, it was taking a long time. I was gonna do some math, right? I was gonna do some mental math, but I forgot how to mental math. It's been a while. Yeah, we don't need more creators. We need more mathematicians and scientists in the world. Why are you doing YouTube? I think I should stop. But I kind of want to keep talking. This is fun. That's why I love doing this. Even, like, it's just a passion project. I've never been good at, like, expanding my social media accounts. Because I don't know, I've never been, like, a big, like, technology person. I've always just preferred to just, like, write in my journal and keep it to myself. So yeah, even if this channel doesn't grow, like I said, like, this is a passion project for me right now. Yes, I would like for it to become sustainable enough to be like a full-time thing for me. Pursuing this is like really it's really allowed me to open myself up. And I always felt like, well, if someone really knew me, maybe they would follow me back. Not that numbers or followers are important, but it is kind of necessary to make this a full-time thing. And so if people can actually like see me and see what I'm like and like what I talk about and how I am, then, you know, maybe they will like feel like they can engage with me. And then I can feel like I can engage with you back. I know, like, you may not be there now, but maybe eventually. But yeah, so I'll see you later. Okay, thank you for watching. Prayer hands. Yes. It's like a go-to gesture for a lot of people. But yeah, I mean it. If you're watching this, thanks. You're just reinforcing that I've found something that is great. There are probably like 2 people in the world are feeling like, oh my god. But yeah, thank you. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye. I'm not gonna cry, I swear. I'm gonna go eat some Halloween candy and make a pillow out of the cat. Okay, bye.